Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss a new topic. So today's topic is somewhat you all are familiar with because you have already got this in your earlier class, that is in class 5. So still, since it is in your course, so we'll be discussing it again. So today's topic is angles, right angle and straight angles. So angles, already you have got it in your earlier chapters. What are angles? So you are already familiar with it, as well as this right angles and straight angles. You all are very much familiar with it. So it will be just like a recap for you all. So first of all, let us know what are right angles. So an angle whose measurement is 90 degree, it is called a right angle. This you all know. Now today we'll be discussing these angles in terms of some direction. You all know what are the four main directions: north, south, east and west. And how do we represent it in paper? We represent it in this way. The top, we always represent it as north. On the right hand side, we represent it with east. At the bottom, although I have not written it here, but the bottom always represents the south direction. And on the left hand side of the paper, it always represents the west direction. So here you can see, if suppose you are that you are facing the north direction, and then you are asked to turn around towards the east direction, then in a clockwise direction. So this is called clockwise. So clockwise direction means the direction in which the hands of the clocks move. You can see in your home that in which direction the clocks move. That direction is called the clockwise direction, and the opposite of that is called the anti-clockwise direction. So if in the clockwise direction you are facing the north direction, so in the clockwise direction you are asked to now face the east direction. So the angle that is being made between this north direction and east direction will be how much? Yes, you're right, it will be 90 degree. So the angle between the north direction and east direction is, no matter it is clockwise or, yes, it will be clockwise definitely. So in the clockwise direction, it will be how much? It will be a right angle. Clear? Similarly, there are some other directions you can see. From the east to the south, if you are told to face now in the clockwise direction, then how much will be the angle made? Yes, it will be another right angle. Similarly here, already discussed this. Again, from the south to the west, if you will have to move, or if you have to face to the west direction in the clockwise direction, then that will be also right angle. Similarly, from west to the north, it will be also a right angle. And the reverse is also true. Say from the north to the west, say you are facing the north direction, and now if you are told to face the west direction, that will be obviously in the anti-clockwise direction, the opposite. So the angle that is being made is a right angle. So I hope you all have understood the concept of angles along with direction. Now moving on to the next, that is the straight angle. This is very easy. There's an angle whose measurement is 180 degree. It is double of that of the right angle. So that is called a straight angle. So here also we'll be discussing in terms of the direction. Say you were standing facing the north direction. Now you are told to turn around completely to the opposite direction. What will be that direction? That will be the south direction, obviously. So how much angle is being made now after that you can say after that turning around? That angle being made is an angle whose measurement is 180 degrees. So that means whenever you are facing one direction and you are totally told to turn around to the opposite direction, then that direction will give us a straight angle. Clear? Similarly, from the south to the north, again, if you are told to turn around completely towards your back, so that will also be a straight angle. Clear? And the case is also similar in the case of from north to south or from south to north, whichever clockwise or anti-clockwise, even if you move completely turning around, you are facing in one direction and then you are told to turn around to the opposite direction at your back, then that will be a straight angle. Clear? Now next, moving on to another angle that is called complete angle. Now here we'll be discussing in terms of not direction, we'll be discussing in terms of the clock, the hands of the clock. Although complete angle is not in this, you can say, not in the topic, today's topic, but since it is inside this topic, so we have to consider it as well. So complete angle is nothing but, we already know it. This also you have learned it in your earlier classes, that complete angle is an angle whose measurement is 360 degree. So it totally completes, and 360 degree is nothing but it will make a circle like thing. It will make a circle. So in terms of clock, now say the clock is showing you 12 o'clock, midnight. This is the clock, and this is the clock's hands. It looks like this, 12 o'clock in the midnight, say. And now you are asked that how much rotation it has done when it is 12 noon next day, or that day itself. After 12 midnight, 12 noon, how much rotation it has done? It has made a complete rotation. So the angle that will be made by the hands of the clock will be how much? It will be 360. It's a complete rotation. So it is 360. Similarly, the hands can also make a straight angle like 180 degree. Say whenever it is 6 on the clock, the angle that has been made by the hands of the clock will be what? It will be 180 degree. Say it is like this. One hand is at 9, another hand is at 6. So this angle will be 1/4 of the revolution, you can say. So that will be 1/4, then it will be how much? A complete revolution is 360 degrees. So 1/4 of it is that, it means it is 90 degree. Similarly, it can be 3/4 as well. So these two angles already have got, this is straight angle, this is right angle. Now if it is 3/4, that means how much revolution had the hands of the clock undergo. So that will be how much? That will be 3/4 means 3/4 of 360, and that will be, so that will be 270 degree, 3/4 of a revolution. That means 3 right angles, 90, 90, 90. So it has also a special name, although in the book it is written that there is no special name, but yes, if you remember it quite clearly, there is an angle called the reflex angle, which is more than, you can say, 180 degree, but less than 360 degree. So this angle being made, say for example 10:05, it is showing now 10:05 the time. So this angle being made is called what? It is called a reflex angle. Now in case of clocks, do remember one thing, that it will always be in the clockwise direction. You cannot say that we will measure this angle inside it. No, it will be in somewhat in anti-clockwise fashion. So we'll be always measuring the outward. You can see here also it is outward. Here although it is inward, but the revolution has started from here. So no matter whatever it is, inward or outward, but the thing is that it will always follow a clockwise direction. And mostly it is in the outward direction, you can say. Clear? So that's it then in today's class. So I hope you all have understood it. It is not very complex. You can try it out for yourself. Some examples you can try it out. Exercise you can try it out and see for yourself. It's quite interesting, these angles and their properties, you can say, or you can say their nature, you can say. So that's it then. Thank you and have a nice day.